Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Joy Stephen here from Hollansis. I'm taking another video for the Student Herald, and I'm on this beautiful train number 2, called the Canadian, from Vancouver to Toronto. It's a 4-night journey, 4,500 kilometers, passing through 4 Canadian provinces and 3 time zones. This train is not meant for speed, but for comfort. I'm here in the park car, which is the last bogie or last car of this train. And up there is the observation deck. This video is specifically dedicated to those of you who journey from another country into Canada. Okay, so this piece of information which I'm going to give you hopefully will help you. Now, I'm going to go up the stairs to the observation deck, and I'm going to face the camera outside so that you can see the Canadian landscape as this train moves along. We are in the province of Manitoba. Okay, we pass through BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and now we are in Manitoba. Okay, so today I'm going to give you another presentation about some PNP options. Please stay tuned. Thank you. As we travel through Manitoba, you can see the beautiful rural Manitoba landscape. And I'm now going to talk about the Manitoba PNP, Skilled Worker Stream, Manitoba Express Entry Pathway. Okay, it's quite a long name. It's Manitoba PNP, Skilled Worker Stream, Manitoba Express Entry Pathway. As we journey along, we are just going to talk about this major, there are 2 major Manitoba programs, and this is one of them. It's the Express Entry. Now demonstrate, there are some major criteria for this program. One is Express Entry, that you must have a valid Express Entry profile with a Express Entry ID and a validation code, job seeker validation code. So if you have an Express Entry profile, you will have these 2. The second important point is work experience. You must have a minimum of 6 months of work experience in the occupation on the in-demand occupation list. The third one is you must have a very clear career plan. You must submit a career plan along with your application. And the fourth one is language proficiency. The minimum official language proficiency depends on what kind of job you are being picked in the NOC behind it. Minimum CLB 7 if it is NOC 0 or A, O or A. Minimum CLB 6 if it is NOC B. Now, the next point is education. You must have completed 1 year post-secondary program of at least 1 year. Okay, 1 year post-secondary program of at least 1 year. Okay, it's the Canadian equivalence. You can do it even if you have studied overseas. It does not matter. The next point is regulated professional license. If the position you are working in, say for example it is a nurse, you need the license to practice in the province of in Manitoba. All right, so you need to have that license. Okay, so that's one of the things, or at least you must show that you are going to get that license. So license for any job which requires license, you must be eligible to obtain that license. The next point is age. You cannot be under the age of 18. The next point is adaptability. Adaptability for this province, you must demonstrate the ability and the intent to become economically established, and you must reside in the province of Manitoba. And one of the other 2, okay, one of the other 2 means the first one is have a confirmed support of a close friend or relative who has resided in Manitoba for at least 1 year. Or if you don't have a friend or relative, you can also be having a valid invitation to apply from the Manitoba PNP program. Okay, so if you are selected through the express entry or something like that, you will have a valid invitation to apply. Okay. The last point is about settlement funds. You must demonstrate liquid funds equivalent to a low income LICO, low income cutoff requirement for independent financial resource for a 6-month period. Okay, and that is what typically is required by many, including the federal government. Now, PNP programs offer some of the best opportunities for people with low scores. However, because of the variety of PNP programs in existence, it is sometimes confusing and approaching them may be a challenge. If you are seeking help in approaching PNPs, the best option is to partner with a Canadian immigration firm so that the PNP approaches are better managed. Many PNPs open during Canadian working hours when your agent overseas is closed. The Student Herald has compiled a series of 14 PNP options, around 14 I think, and some of them have taken in people with low CRS scores as low as the low 300s. For more information about this Manitoba option and other Manitoba PNP options, please visit www.thestudentherald.com/MB. For assistance, please contact your local Student Herald approved immigration firm in your city. There are several PNP programs and their selection requirements are a lot below the federal express entry CRS scores. Thank you for watching.